Welcome to Hidden Secrets Revealed Live. Today's episode is brought to you by Pfizer. Just because we have the most fraudulent track record in history doesn't mean you're not a sucker. Look at this camera. Look at that. That was cool. The idea is simple. Every day I go live for about 10 minutes, talk about digital marketing. We discuss things like is the sun really yellow and is the moon made of cheese? And in the process, we reveal the hidden secrets of the universe. No extra charge. You're welcome. My name is Sean Ellen Fenn. I am the founder of Safe New Media, and I work with a digital marketing agency named Pipeline. We get our partners double their ideal customers in half the time than is possible without our proprietary data. 30 days or less, 5x minimum ROI. That means they put in money and they get out at least 5 to 10 times as much. And in only 30 days or less. That means we can't work with everybody. If you want more information on that, there's a link in the description. Pharmaceutical products. This camera's caused me problems. Isn't it? All right, look at the funny pixel. Okay, hang on a sec. All right, if this technical difficulty gets really bad, stays bad, I'm gonna switch cameras. All right, come on, stop distracting me, camera. All right, so this is the best marketing play ever. We should be taking notes. How to market a flawlessly, how to market a pharmaceutical product to the whole world. Genius. All right, here's what you do. First, you start pitching the ideas early on, like a year or two in advance. Right when so early on, right when you start developing the problem, it's easy. It's problem solution. You invent the problem, and then you invent the solution. And then next phase, you charge people and you have a product. You have a product to sell. It's easy. It's easy formula. So you come up with this, with the problem. You invent it in a lab. And you invent this problem in a lab that will, let's say, does not does not abide by the normal rules of business. So you have to export it from your lab in America. You have to export it overseas, where the thing starts. So you export your problem overseas, and it comes out of this. So now it comes out of this lab overseas. See, overseas in this area where you've exported your problem, you've sent it to a lab in a region that is not as strict with human rights. They do not give a F about human rights, so you're good. So now it escapes from that lab. Okay, but your guys already know it's gonna happen. So early on, you start selling the idea of this vaccine, and you make plans and you make preparations and you put all your information out there about this is what's gonna happen. And then it happens. So you've created this problem. You've also invented the solution. Now you have to sell it to the people. So you get your guys to inflate some numbers. See, data can always be manipulated by its source, by where it's coming from. Everything goes through a filter. All information goes through a filter, and all information is received through a filter. So if you can control that filter, you have a great you're set up for some great marketing. So now the stage is set for you to come up with your product, with your pharmaceutical product. And you inflate some numbers that are basically there's some death numbers. So basically, for every 1,000 people you know, there would have to be you would have to know at least 40 people who died from this thing for the numbers to match up. So say you know 1,000 people, then 40 people have died from this thing. So that's how the numbers work out. You know what I'm talking about? Now, now you take notes from what has happened before. 100 years ago, the thing happened, and and there were deaths that occurred from bacterial infections from covering their faces. And you use those numbers to inflate these numbers. So you get enough people covering their faces, they get bacterial infections, and then you can inflate some more numbers. Now you release your product. You released your product. A bioengineered product. It manipulates your body's DNA, and you get people to buy your product. This product costs you $3 to make. You can mark it up $15 to $40, and you can get spokespeople. You can get spokespeople. You can get celebrities to endorse your product, and you can shame people who don't buy your product. That's the beauty of it, and you can convince so many people that your product is truly good, even though your company has a proven track record of fraud. But you can convince enough people that this is a legitimate product. Now, you can also have your customer sign a waiver. I wonder if I switch cameras. I wonder if my other camera's good. I'm gonna switch back. See, oh, it's black. No, we're good. Okay, so now you can also um, have your customer sign a waiver, so they can't come after you if your product causes side effects, which it will. And guess what? You will have medications for these side effects that your first product is going to cause. Now you have repeat business. Now you have your customers coming back for more. It's genius. And you get free advertising too, because you get people You get people who feel morally superior by buying and taking your product. They feel morally superior, and they shame people who don't buy and take your product. It's genius. It's marketing. It's the best word of mouth marketing. You have incentives for people to buy your product. So now you can partner with other companies. So now you can partner with dating apps. You can get these dating apps to promote your product. Huh? Huh? You get the dating apps to promote your product by having the people who are looking for dates advertise whether they bought your product or not. And therefore, you get this peer pressure of other people to buy your product or be shamed and not get a date if you didn't buy the product. This is genius. Like it's the best execution of marketing I've ever seen. I just want to commend Moderna and commend Pfizer for the genius marketing. Um, this is so good. Um, I think it's really well done, guys. Excellent, excellent work. Excellent marketing. I think we should all take notes from these companies and and we can learn from them. So that's my show. I just only have good things to say about the pharmaceutical industry. I think they're doing excellent work, excellent marketing. And with that, I got to get back to work. Thank you for watching. I have spoken.